You know, I heard they recently decided to add more hops to it.
And I'm in the front row, and I'm hammered drunk.
You do not have anything to drink. Can I get you a tasty refreshment?
Yes, I'll have a beer.
Wunderbar.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
And welcome to another episode of the Buzz Basement Bros podcast. My name is Aaron, and I'm sitting with this wily whiskey drinker, Andy.
That is me.
How we doing there, good buddy?
Oh, I'm doing just peachy.
Peachy
That
fucking
shot helped.
Peachy fucking key. Yeah, we might have ripped a shot before we hit the button there. What did we rip? Gentleman Jack?
Gentleman Jack, yeah.
Out of the fancy dispenser thing that we got back
Oh,
here.
yeah, it's fancy.
It is nice. It is nice. So first things first. We were gifted a bottle
We were.
by a listener.
By a listener. First one that we were gifted.
Yes.
And
What is it?
it is the Busker.
Oh.
It's an Irish whiskey, triple cask, triple smoothed, matured using 3 different casks to bring 3 different notes of smoothness.
That does sound fancy.
Yeah,
I have never actually had this before.
I have not either.
You're just back there reading the bottle.
Yeah.
Great for podcasting.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Sorry. This
You've
one,
been in possession of the bottle.
Yeah.
You haven't read the back of the bottle yet? He's
I've
like,
had-
oh, thanks.
maybe like 2-3 days I've had possession of this bottle. Okay,
Yeah.
so back the fuck off.
And you haven't been drooling over it?
No. Well, like the last day or so I've been at work, so
You've been busy.
yeah.
Busy
Okay,
guy.
so the Busker. This one is for the wanderers, the sharer of stories, the followers of dreams, the maker-uppers of their own tunes, living unabashedly. Meet the Busker. Its roots runs deep as Royal Oak Distillery, the home of Irish whiskey culture, where all types of traditional whiskies, grain, malt, and pot, are made under one roof, but only in wandering far has it found its true place in the world, here, among the spirited, like you. That's the back of the bottle.
Sounds like a load of horse shit.
Well, we'll see. I mean, we'll see. So,
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
To the podcast. It tastes like Irish whiskey.
I was going to say, I expected worse, but it's not too
It's
bad.
actually pretty smooth.
I know.
It's not bad.
No, it's not
I
bad.
was expecting a lot worse.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. So, to the listener who bought this, you know who you are. Thank you.
It's a bit cryptic. I think I might need a second glass of this because my ice that I have in this glass is a little watered down. So I think I just need to try it neat after this and then
Okay.
give a final verdict.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to...
I'm pretty
You
sure.
got another glass over there?
Oh,
Another glass that I bought? Is it clean-ish?
it's clean.
Clean-ish?
I
Just
think I brought this one down.
like a little
A
splash.
little splishy splash.
Just like not a lot.
A little splitty.
Yeah.
Splishy splash.
Pour me another drink.
Okay.
Full disclosure, I went over and had a few beers with your dad.
Yeah. How is he?
He's the same fucking human being when I saw him a couple days ago.
Oh yeah. I was told by another listener that maybe we should stop picking on my father.
I gave him the link to the podcast.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
He's such a character. Like it's hard not to talk about him.
I mean, you're not wrong.
To be quite honest, it's hard not to talk about my father because he's such a character.
It was good with the ice. Okay, let me just try it without the ice. It's actually pretty good for Irish whiskey. It's got the right amount for me. It's got the right amount of peat to it in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Because somehow I got a bottle. I don't know. It's in my basement where I'm going to set up my bar and everything eventually. It's all peat. I mean, you can taste the alcohol and you can taste peat, but
It's not bad.
no, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this bottle over here by me.
Oh,
There's a glass back there. It was hiding.
unfucking believable. So I came down here to Andrews tonight, and I wanted to talk about one thing.
One thing.
So a little bit of background to this story is I have the next few days off. We have the next few days off, and I'm gonna go. I enjoy going and playing at open mic night at the local bar.
Mm-hmm.
I don't ever want any money. I don't have a band. I just like to go and cover some songs and get a free drink and listen. There's a guy that plays there that's just so fucking good.
Oh yeah.
He is just so amazing. I forced you to get up and sing.
Well, yeah, I sang with you guys.
Yeah,
He
you sang Wagon Wheel.
Yeah.
And so I just played chords because he just plays over the top of me and just makes me sound so much better.
Yeah, he made
So-
both of us sound really good.
Yeah, it really fucking. He is. I don't know how he isn't famous yet. Maybe it's because he's from rural Illinois. Any hoodles.
Yeah.
I was thinking, well, what fucking songs am I gonna play at open mic on Thursday night? And I go, oh, what do I know? Because I like to play songs that I can sing well, that complement my very nasally voice and are in my range. I'm a baritone in my range. And I can play that are simple enough on guitar, and I can play. And the thought crossed my mind jokingly when I first got to work last night, I could play the Pokemon theme. And then I just go, no, I don't want to play the Pokemon theme. I mean, it'd be funny for like the first verse and the chorus.
Yeah.
Pokemon! You know,
You just wanted to be the very best.
I
I don't
mean-
know what you're talking about.
the best that ever was.
Exactly.
But then I work in a factory, and I wear earplugs literally all night long.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a lot of alone time by myself. And I could probably sneak headphones into my ears, but I just wear earplugs all night like a good little boy.
Yeah.
And then I started thinking about how fucked up of a world the Pokemon world is. I know. Okay. So last session, you came down, and I have a Game Boy emulator on my laptop that we
Yes.
record off of. And I had just whooped ass with my level 100 level Mewtwo through the Indigo League on Pokemon Yellow. Just whooped ass.
Arguably the best Pokemon game.
Yes. Yeah. That was because I first got I watched the TV show on Saturday mornings because we didn't have cable. So it was on for an hour, and they'd rock 2 episodes on Saturday morning, and we loved the Pokemon. And there was the trading card game, and you could collect the cards. And then the Game Boy Color game came out somewhere. I don't know what the timeline is, but it was all about the same time. They just bombarded you with Pokemon.
It was around 97.
Because no, it was blue and yellow.
Yeah.
Those are the first ones that came out. I think those were still good on regular Game Boy. Was yellow the first one to come out for Game Boy Color?
I don't remember.
That's the first one that I had.
You are a few years older than I am.
Yes.
So your memory would be a little bit better than I was.
That doesn't mean shit.
I just know that the whole Pokemon franchise started around 97.
It was late 90s. Yeah.
I think it came over in around 97, 98.
Yeah. But I started thinking about it last night. And you talk about just talking Game Boy Color, Pokemon Yellow lore, and would you call that an anime? The TV show, the first one, Indigo League.
Yeah. So
it was the anime. It was the anime style of of animation.
Oh no, it is full anime.
Yeah. See, I don't know what the definition of anime is. That's your level of expertise.
Wow, so, that's up for debate even amongst us.
You're
fans.
way more of an expert than I am.
So traditionally, if you start asking hardcore fans, around in the United States, people will say, yes, it's an anime because it was created and produced overseas in
Correct.
Japan.
And then it was dubbed with American voices here.
Unlike Avatar, Avatar has very anime strong influences. That is not anime because it was made in the
That was made
United
by
States.
Nickelodeon, I think
Exactly.
it was.
It was made in the States.
I looked it up one time because I'm trying to stay on Pokemon.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, the Airbender thing, that was a Nickelodeon show.
Mm-hmm.
Anna loves the first couple seasons of first couple seasons. I don't know. I've seen only like 3 episodes of Avatar Airbender.
Avatar was only 3 seasons.
3 seasons?
She liked the whole show. She probably
Yeah.
didn't like Legend of Korra, which was a sequel
Yeah.
show. But anyways, back to
Any Hoodles.
Any Hoodles. So that's if you ask someone like North American what their definition of anime is. If you go overseas to Japan,
Are they much more stringent?
hell no.
No.
Japanese, Japan and the Japanese don't have a word for cartoon. So every cartoon
Is an anime?
is anime. Animation, anime.
Where we in the States classify it as, there's different styles of cartoon.
Correct.
Well, like
So
there's
South Park is an anime in Japan. Family Guy, Simpsons, anime in Japan.
anything animation is anime. in
Anything
Japan.
animation.
Okay.
Toy Story, the whole 9 yards.
You're talking cell graphics to computer graphics
Yep.
to cardboard cutouts like South Park originally
Yep.
was. I mean, that's all animation.
That's all anime because they don't have the word for cartoon.
Oh. Well, they should fucking make one.
Well,
You know what? In Spanish, you know what the word for computer is?
What?
Computadora.
Oh,
It sounds eerily similar to computer.
yeah, you have a point there. So, I mean, you can go to Japan and push that. I don't care that much.
I would like to go visit Japan, but it's not on my to-do list like tomorrow.
Yeah. But anyways, going back to
Any
Pokemon.
Hoodles. Pokemon.
Any Hoodles. Sorry.
Any Hoodles.
Yeah, the games came out first, and then with the success of the games, they started milking the cow.
Trading cards.
Trading cards, the anime,
Yeah.
everything.
TV show.
Yep.
And then they started adding more Pokemon. What my knowledge comes from the OG 151.
Can you name them all?
Didn't we try this one time when we were hammered?
I don't remember if we tried it, but I tried it at work one day. Like, maybe a year ago.
We're not going to list them off. I mean, we
Like-
could look them up. We're not going to list them off.
I mean, like, I sat down at work with the guys, and because I said,
how far did you get?
well, so I didn't name them in order, but I made the reference, oh yeah, your kids are getting into Pokemon, and he's like, it's Pokemon. I'm like, well, no shit. This guy's like 10, 14 years older than I am. And I was like, that stereotypical, how dare you question me? I was into this shit. Like,
This was my childhood.
this is my
motherfucker.
childhood. And so after he left, I looked at everybody. I'm like, that motherfucker, I bet you I can name more Pokemon than he can because all he's doing is having it on for his kids. I can name more of the 151 original Pokemon than he even knows exists at this point.
Probably. I bet you could.
And so everybody who,
And I probably could too.
yeah, so everybody at the table was like, here's a pad of paper and a pen. Go.
You guys you didn't have a call.
No, we didn't have a call.
You were just sitting around.
Yeah, we were just sitting around, I forgot I think 11 Pokemon
Out of 151?
out of 150.
Do you remember the 11 you forgot? You were talking like Scyther and Kangaskhan, or like
no, I got
you're
those
talking,
two.
You're talking like top
I think I forgot.
towards the top of the 150.
No, I forgot. Cloyster and
Cloyster's a three part, isn't it?
no 2.
it 2?
It's Shelder, which was a little clam,
Little Clam, and then Cloyster was.
which was big clam with spikes.
Well, that was in the same group as Staryu and Starmie.
Yeah, and I got those two. So there was those two. I think, and I'm kind of ashamed to admit this, I think I kind of forgot about the Eevee and the Evolutions.
Oh, the three-way
Yeah,
fire, water, electric.
yeah. I think I forgot them. If not them,
What
I
was
think
it? Fucking Vaporeon,
Vaporeon
Flareon,
and Volteon.
and Volteon. That was the other one.
Yeah,
I
the
wanted
three
to say
main elements.
Electreon. That was
Yeah,
definitely wrong.
No, the three main elements: fire, water, and electric.
Right. Because you used the Moonstone in the game to pick which one you wanted,
Mm-hmm.
and then that was your only. Anyway, okay. So going
Actually,
back to,
no. The Moonstone in here.
Oh, not Moonstone.
Yeah.
That was for Jigglypuff and Clefairy.
Clefairy and
But you could use
other normal types.
You had to choose which Eevee you wanted,
Correct.
and I never chose a single one.
Yeah, it was
'Cause
it
it
was
was-
weird. Like you had to meet certain criterias for each one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, going back to, I started thinking about it last night when I at work by myself. I just went down my own kind of mental rabbit hole.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so picture yourself, because Ash was 10. 10 years old.
10. Who the fuck lets a 10-year-old?
That's what I'm getting to. 10 years old. Your single mother lets you go out in the world with just a pair of jeans and a hat and a shirt
In a vest.
and those fucking fingerless gloves into the world with a Pokemon.
Forgot about the fingerless gloves.
Right, right, and with one Pokemon, and goes out into the world at 10 years old. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then I started thinking, maybe it's just a very safe place. But then I thought, but there's the clone police women that Brock, the 30-year-old man.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
that
Officer Ginny and her sisters.
cousins or some shit.
Cousins?
I don't know. Because I was consistently falling asleep to Pokemon Indigo League because most of it was the first 70 episodes. Most of it was on Netflix last summer when I went
Oh, yeah.
through this little Pokemon phase again at age 31.
Hey, you know what? I'm the same way.
Anyway, okay. So if there's police, that infers there's crime, and obviously there's crime because there's Team Rocket. They're up to shenanigans
Of course.
and evil deeds all the time.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Stealing Pokemon.
They're
and
just
shit.
fucking terrible at their job.
Jesse and James are terrible at the job. It just so happens they're like the only Team Rocket we ever see.
Right. But in the games, you have to battle all the other henchmen in
Correct.
Team Rocket, but you just
Yes.
never see them in the TV show. But anyway, 10 years old. What were you doing at 10 years old?
I don't even showing cheap.
Being in fourth grade?
Yeah.
Fourth grade.
Learning-
Fourth grade.
Learning how to still try not to be.
So
a-
do they have school, or do you just
Up and leave?
do nothing until you're 10 years old and you get to pick a Pokemon? Which okay, so the basic 3 Pokemon,
Mm-hmm.
Charizard and Squirtle and Venusaur? No.
Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur.
Yep.
Venusaur is the last one.
Yes.
Okay. Charizard, he could burn your house down.
Charmander.
Charmander. Charizard is the last one. Charmander could definitely burn your house down. He puts his tail in the wrong spot. He sets it too close to the Christmas tree. House is burned down.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Squirtle, he could flood your bathroom and the rest of your house without a
Well,
problem.
Water damage is so bad
Yes.
for a house.
Yeah. Squirtle, flood your bathroom.
Imagine the accidents.
Bulbasaur with Razor Leaf, I mean, those are worse than paper cuts.
Now,
Causes physical damage.
now you're right, but let me. I'm sorry. I'm trying to formulate this argument. I get where you're coming from. However, it is also pretty canon, at least when you start talking about the original Pokemon, that Pokemon for the most part stayed, the domesticated ones stayed in their Pokeballs. Pikachu was something of an oddball because Ash never kept Pikachu in the Pokeball.
So you're okay, but still, you're a 10-year-old kid. Counter argument. You're a 10-year-old kid.
Who listens to the fucking rules?
Right. Oh, I want Charmander to hang out with me in my fucking room.
Oh yeah.
And then he lights your bookcase on fire with all your Pokemon books. I don't know. Did we ever see there's Pokemon police, so that insinuates there's probably Pokemon firefighters.
Yes, I like where this is going.
This is not a tangent. I'm asking the question. So if
yes.
there's Pokemon police, there has to be Pokemon firefighters.
Logic would dictate that yes, there would be
Right.
Pokemon firefighters.
Right.
If not, at least some. I mean, the Pokemon firefighters are probably just people who would be in like Misty's gym that all have water type Pokemon.
Okay. All right. Okay. We're getting to Misty. Okay.
Oh,
We're gonna
okay,
get to
okay,
Misty.
Okay.
I had 12 hours last night to formulate this entire thing. We haven't even scratched the surface of this yet. Okay. So.
But yes, there should be Pokemon firefighters.
Yes. So other than the original 3 that could either flood your basement, burn your house down, or cause paper cuts, or slice you in half
Okay.
with razor leaf, these are all dangerous wild animals. Like you
yeah.
heard the story about the guy that got his face eaten by his pet chimpanzee, right?
Of course.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
These are from the show, they seem like they're sentient. You know, they understand.
Yes.
Like cats, you know, like the
Cats.
level of cats.
Some dogs.
Or
but
dogs.
yeah, pets.
Like if I call your dog's name, she'll probably come to me and want pets, but we're
Yeah.
going to leave her on the floor right now.
Because she looks comfortable as fuck.
She likes the cool basement floor. Anyway, so then Ash, the character that drives this whole TV show plot, he gets a Pokemon that could stop his heart at any given time.
Yes. Well, that's because the little bitch was late.
Because he overslept for the biggest day of his fucking life.
Exactly. Who does that?
I don't know.
First, fuck it off. Yes, you're right. Who lets their 10-year-old child?
Hey, honey, I'm going to wake you up early for pancakes and a breakfast before you start on your, mythical Hobbit-leveled quest at age 10.
Yeah, like who lets their 10-year-old travel the country?
Yeah.
Realistically.
Yeah, and it seems like a pretty big fucking country.
It
and
is.
it's not like there's public transit. Your bitch ass has to walk everywhere.
And yeah, you don't get a bicycle until like at least
Like halfway through the fucking game.
At least halfway.
It's unbelievable.
But
You just got to hoof it everywhere.
But yeah, that part, yes. But the other part is also like, what 10-year-old on the night before his biggest fucking day of his life, choosing his Pokemon,
Right.
is going to sleep?
No, you're just going to be up.
You're going to be hyped. Hell, if it was me or you, we'd probably be all-nighters just being like,
I just either you made the decision and you're just amped for it, or you can't make a decision and you're just going to stay
terrified.
awake. Right.
Yeah. What
And
do
you're
I
standing
do?
out. You're standing out front of Professor Oak's place at 5 a.m. like it's Black Friday. I
Exactly.
almost said Good Friday. No, it's
No,
the
no,
Jesus
no.
holiday.
Yeah.
Black Friday.
Black Friday.
Is the capitalist holiday.
Yeah. Yeah, you're standing outside his freaking door.
Oh, and by the way, Professor Oak just wanted to get Ash the fuck out of town because he wanted to bang at your mom.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oak just wanted to bang Ash's mom. Now,
Single lady. Pallet Town is not that big.
But have you heard the theory that Ash's mom's Mr. Mime was actually Ash's dad?
Wait, what now? No, I have not heard this theory.
So there's, and I don't know specifically what it says because I just saw it at
You
a glance.
skimmed it. You
I
skimmed it, you bastard.
Yeah.
And you're bringing it up now.
Yes, I am.
And teasing me with something.
Yeah, no regrets. You have the fucking computer in front of you.
I mean, I could Google, but
Any hoodles.
anyway, let me finish my whiskey.
Yeah, so there's a theory out there that because we never see Ash's dad and we know that he's technically out there somewhere, there is a theory that Mr. Mime, that Ash's mom has, is actually Ash's dad.
So you're saying a Pokemon banged Ash's mom.
I wouldn't maybe say a Pokemon banged Ash's mom so much as Ash's mom banged a Pokemon. Banged her Pokemon.
Okay, so I know it's a children's show. Mm-hmm. I'm not trying to get too dirty early on,
Well,
but I'm gonna.
I think that kind of flew out the window with Hallmark After Dark.
That was like 17 episodes. No, not 17. Like 12 episodes ago.
Still.
Any hoodles. Mr. Mime isn't Ash's real dad, and you can't convince us otherwise.
Hold on, you got to give whoever wrote this credit.
Yeah, who is this? By
Josh.
Josh Coulson, Coulson, published May 1st, 2020, peak of COVID. One of the Pokemon anime's greatest mysteries is Ash Ketchum's father. More than 20 years later on, other than a couple of mentions right at the beginning of the series, the absent Mr. Ketchum isn't referred to. So who is... there are some fan theories out there, most of which are pretty wild. One is Ash's dad is one of the first characters fans ever meet, Professor Oak. No. Professor Oak is a side piece.
Yeah.
Other fans of the show who believe 10-year-old's father to be Team Rocket leader Giovanni.
Believable.
Yeah. However, our favorite theory by a country mile is... Fuck you. Oh.
Wait.
What the fuck?
There we
Is
go.
one that suggests a Mr. Mime fathered Pokemon's protagonist. Get the fuck out of here.
Keep
You're
scrolling.
you're telling me Mr. Mime's got a hog that Ash's mom wants to, slurp on?
I didn't say that.
I mean,
just,
he is kind of human shaped.
like Jinxes.
Oh, Jinxes they're too plump for my liking.
I didn't say they were your taste. I'm just saying they're the most humanoid Pokemon.
They are.
So that's I'm just saying.
So wait, is Ash's mom sleeping with Mr. Mime? There's Pokemon blood in those veins. I've never heard this theory before.
Oh, Mimey.
So maybe Mr. Mime is Ash's dad.
So this just
Look at this fucking guy.
I know, right? He's just waving, smiling in his Hawaiian shirt.
He's dressed like a dad.
Yeah, he's dressed like a dad. So
Whatever website I want, he's giving me so many fucking pop-ups.
now here's the thing.
I'm gonna get a virus looking up this Mr. Mime porn theory.
If even if this is just a theory, this just goes to prove your point of how fucked up the Pokemon world is.
I haven't even. No, I got more.
I know you have more. So let's get out of Palatown
Okay.
and
Okay, so
keep going.
Ash gets his fucking electric shock Pikachu, right? That could
His
stop
shocker.
his yes, that could stop his heart at any given time that he wants. And then along the way, I can't recall who he meets first. Is it Misty or is it Brock?
Brock.
Brock is like a 30-year-old fucking dude who is definitely a virgin and is just horny all the time and falls in love with any woman that he meets. No 10-year-old
Anybody's.
needs to be around that.
No.
No. He might cook. Sure. That's great. But no fucking 10-year-old needs to be around a 30-year-old horny dude.
No.
There is no way that relationship could ever exist.
If Delia, Ash's mom, knew the pervert her son was running around with,
Right.
if that was us, she would have shown up and pulled us by our ear.
I don't remember. Are there guns in the Pokemon universe?
No.
Do the cops carry guns? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
It's a very American question to ask.
Yeah, I don't think so.
They just have Pokemon that
Handcuffs and
disable
Pokemon,
you
yeah,
or whatever. Yeah.
yeah. Put them to sleep.
Right. A Weeping Bell or some shit.
Probably Jigglypuff to put them to sleep.
Yeah.
Weeping Bell to like vine whip their arms behind their back and arrest them.
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Real kinky shit.
Ooh.
Okay, so
Adding
then
to the Pokemon world is fucked up.
yes. Then no, I'm not done. We're just talking about Misty.
Yes.
Misty was what, the baby sister at the gym, or she's I don't remember. Leader of the gym.
So if you're going off the games, the first town that Ash gets to, that final gym is Giovanni. So you have to go to the next gym, which is Brock. And then that third town is Misty. Misty is the gym leader for that third town. Jesus. Any hoodles. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
We'll get there.
But yeah, the leader of the third, or technically the second gym, or the third town, is Misty.
Palatown's the first,
Yep.
and then you have to defeat Brock and his gym.
Yep.
And
then
then it's
after
Misty
that, you go
in
east
the water
or
gym,
right or
or whatever.
Yeah, and you get to Cerulean.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And battle Misty. Misty
Misty's
is the gym leader.
Sexy ginger ass.
Jesus. In the TV show, I believe they made it canon to where Misty was the gym leader because her older sisters wanted to go and travel the country or go and
So she just
find
kind of
fame.
took over.
So she had to take over the gym, which is also pretty funny since Ash had to battle her, I believe, right? In the TV show, he had to battle her for
Yeah,
the gym,
yeah.
gym badge.
It's been a while since I
It's been
slept through Indigo League.
It's been a long time since I've watched it, but
I would put on a couple episodes and I'd fall asleep about 5 minutes in.
Mm-hmm.
And name that Pokemon, and then I'm out.
it's Pikachu. It's Clefairy. Fuck!
That's one of my favorite videos of all time.
I know, it's so great. Oh, I'm sorry, Daisy. Daisy, go back to sleep.
So then Ash is so infectious with his Mr. Mime DNA,
Yeah.
apparently. He gets Brock to follow him, who is just girl crazy because he's never seen a pussy in real life.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Misty, who decides to go along with this horny dude and this 10-year-old guy,
How?
10-year-old kid.
I thought Misty was about the same age as
Dude, she's
Ash.
so much taller than Ash, though.
Well, so
And she has boobs.
she does have boobs.
She has boobs.
She does have boobs.
And she's
Little
got a temper.
suspenders. Yeah.
I mean, I could show you. Rule 34 Misty.
Oh,
Let's see.
we're gonna get in trouble.
Oh, geez. I'm on your Wi-Fi. Oh, look at that one.
Jesus fuck. Our wives listen to this.
Don't Google. Well, I mean, you can if you want.
Don't Google this.
You can if you want. So then these people decide to follow Ash
Mm-hmm.
and on his little fucking quest to be the greatest Pokemon master with this little mouse rat thing that shoots electricity out of its cheeks
Yep.
and his fucking jizz shooting Caterpie
Mm-hmm.
and Pidgey, who will probably shit all over your house too.
Yep.
Just
Caterpie, though, when it evolved finally into a Butterfree, he let Butterfree go.
I remember that. I did not sleep through that
Episode like 25,
Right.
Bye Bye Butterfree.
Yeah, all the Butterfrees go and bang,
Mm-hmm.
and he lets Butterfree go.
Yep. So you only have to deal with that for a third, a quarter. of the
Butterfree
episodes.
isn't in talking terms of yellow game standards, it's not a terrible Pokemon to have.
No. In fact, Yellow is one of the reasons I say the best Pokemon game is because yellow was the only version where you could get Pikachu and then all 3 starters.
Correct.
So the rest of them you just had to trade for, and good luck.
I can't do
Trading.
that. Well, you could probably do it, but I can't do it through the emulator.
No, you can't.
I haven't taken the time to try and figure it out either.
No.
So
No.
it's what I got is what I got, and
Which, by the way, is both the smartest move possible by Nintendo, but also the dumbest shit ever.
Oh, you have to buy yellow if you want Pikachu.
Oh, you want Pikachu or you want Weedle. Well, you only have blue, and blue only has Caterpie and not
Right.
Weedle.
Right.
What?
Well, yellow, they still did the same thing with yellow, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yellow didn't have certain Pokemon.
Mhm.
I think at last count, I had all the Pokemon. It was only like 130 or something. You're still missing 20 you just couldn't get unless you traded.
And then it was also the bullshit of, it was Geodude, Graveler, Golem.
Yes.
So Graveler would only
Evolve
into
if
Golem
traded.
if traded.
Uh-huh.
That's some bullshit.
It is well, I mean, they wanted you to buy all 3.
Well, I get that, but it's still
Money,
bullshit.
money,
It's still bullshit.
money, money.
And yeah, the pervert and the
Pervert
jailbait
and yeah, exactly.
are traveling around with this 10-year-old
10-year-old.
trying to win this championship that he doesn't win for 20 years.
I don't know. I think they finally just recently just ended Ash Ketchum's run.
Yes, they did, because he finally, after how many
Well, it sounds like
seasons-
competition is steep. You know, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a professional athlete. I wanted to be a baseball player.
Mhm.
I wanted to play center field for the fucking Cubs.
Mhm.
Right? So is it the same kind of thing for Ash Ketchum? Oh, set out at 10 years old. I love this thing. I'm going to work for it for forever. And then all of a sudden some people give up. Like Professor Oak went back to school
Yeah.
and got
To
his
become a
doctorate.
professor?
Yeah. Oh, and then the cops, they got a criminal
Ash, I'm
justice
going
career.
to give you this Pokemon so you can go out and collect more data for Pokemon so I can figure out how they fuck and reproduce.
Right. And you're going to be part of my thesis.
Yeah. No, it's bullshit.
Professor Oak's an asshole.
Yeah. And then the next generation. Hey, you need to go visit my colleague, Professor. What was the next professor?
I don't. Bill? There was
Bill?
Bill. He ran the PC thing in I'm talking Pokemon Yellow.
Yeah, no, that wasn't.
I don't remember. Again, I slept through most of the TV show. I would just put it on and go to
Yeah,
bed.
Bill ran the PC thing, but no, this was like second gen. I remember.
I played all the way through second gen, I think, a couple times, but
Yeah.
I don't remember it like I remember first gen.
No, I don't.
OG 151.
Yeah.
I went and saw the Mewtwo movie in theaters, and holy shit,
The
it was awful.
Pokemon, the first movie,
Yeah,
like the original first movie.
it was bad.
Hey, no, that was quality.
Now,
Well, you do realize that they just remade it, right? Like 2-3 years ago.
what?
Yeah, they remade it. It's Pokemon Evolution Mewtwo Strikes Back. And it's pretty much the first movie, but in the 3D animation.
So it's the same storyline.
Same
So it's a
storyline.
same pile of shit movie,
You know
but just
what?
with
It
better
was fine.
graphics.
You know, that soundtrack actually fucks.
I wanna be.
Well, just besides that
Very
song,
best.
you had like Christina Aguilera, Aaron Carter. You had a
R.I.P..
bunch of people
I
on
think
that.
Aaron Carter. Yeah, Aaron Carter's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. R.I.P.
Um, but no, that soundtrack was great.
Did you get into the trading cards?
We had a lot of trading cards. Yes,
We did too.
we actually gave most of them away, and the rest of them I don't know where they're at. Probably someplace in either Fred's house or maybe my brother brought it. Took them, but we had so many that one day, one of Mom's coworkers asked her if we had any spares because her kids
We're
were
just
just getting
it.
into them.
Yeah,
Right?
that's how it works.
10, 15 years down the road.
Right.
And we're like, yeah, sure. And so we went through them, and any duplicates that we had, we put in a pile. We kept a couple of them, but any duplicates we put
Did you
into
guys
the
ever do
pile.
the battling? I would do the battling. Me and one friend of mine growing up, you'd make. I got an electric deck. I got a water deck. I had so many fucking Pokemon cards. Hi, Daisy.
We tried to get into the trading card game and actually battle with them, but there was always a discrepancy of how the energy system worked and what you needed to do to attack and blah blah blah.
Well, the rules were all laid out in the official Pokemon magazine. Thank you.
Well, that's just the thing. You were in an area where you had a lot of friends that could probably get, or maybe you got, the Pokemon official magazine.
Yeah, there was baseball cards and there was Pokemon cards, and they were sold at the same fucking shop.
Guess what? We never got that book. We never got that that magazine. So we tried just based on our general knowledge of Pokemon, and then we did more Yu-Gi-Oh card games.
Nah, I tried. Didn't get into it.
Yep, we did more of that, and then eventually, years down the line, when we got college age, Magic the Gathering. We got into that. But
I never got into Magic. I know there's a lot of cards out there. From what I hear, there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of cards out there, and there's a lot of people really hardcore into Magic the Gathering. Never got into it.
I enjoy
Pokemon.
it.
I still fuck with Pokemon Yellow. I still play it on my laptop.
Oh, well, yeah. I've got the emulator on either this laptop or my hard drive. But then I also have...
I got red, blue. I got silver, gold. I got all that shit saved on my computer.
I have blue, the blues cartridge, but for my Game Boy Advance.
I still have my Game Boy Color later out somewhere.
I got my Game Boy Color stole, so I got a Game Boy Advance.
Unbelievable.
But
What color was your Game Boy Color?
Oh, shit.
Mine was kiwi green.
Anna's was red. Daniel's was... Shit, what color was Daniel's? I can't remember what color Daniel's.
Oh, he'll tell you. He'll text you.
I know, but it won't be pertinent for this episode because we'll have to wait for him to hear it, and then he'll
In
text
like
me.
2-3 weeks.
Yeah. I think Daniel's was purple.
Like the clear,
No, solid purple.
solid purple.
Yeah. And I can't remember what mine was. I think maybe blue. No, that doesn't seem right.
Mine was the kiwi, and it was one of the greatest gifts I ever got. I got that and Pokemon Yellow for Christmas one year.
Yeah. Daniel got yellow, Anna got red, and I got blue.
You guys all got Game Boys, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable.
Yep. Same Christmas.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
Your parents went out and spent a fortune on Nintendo products.
I know.
Should have
And
bought
then-
stock.
And then I'm pretty sure like a couple years later they went out and bought the N64 too.
That still exists. Your brother has it now.
I have one.
Your
bought
brother
one.
has the original.
Yeah,
from
he-
childhood.
Yeah,
one.
he got the one from our childhood, but I went out and bought one on Amazon or eBay or
You
something.
got it hooked up,
It's actually at work.
dude. I could fuck up some Mario Kart right now.
Oh,
OG Mario Kart.
OG Mario Kart is phenomenal.
That's right.
We had it unlocked to where you had all the difficulties. You had the backwards track, and you had the alternate screensaver or menu screen.
Well, la-ti fucking da.
And the only way to get like the alternate menu screen is you had to place gold in every circuit, gold, silver, bronze in every circuit on every track. So my brother worked a lot on getting that. I didn't care that much.
I bet he was devoted.
He was.
This has been another episode of the Buzz Basement Bros podcast. Find us on Twitter, Instagram. Email us at buzzbasementbrospodcast@gmail.com.
Go catch those Pokemon.
Pokemon! We out.
Pokemon!